Delta Whiskey Foxtrot, calling the Emergency Amateur Radio Club net. My name is Todd, and I'll be your net control station for tonight's net. This net meets Monday through Saturday at 1930 HSP on the Link DEM and ERC repeaters, except on certain holidays and when a general message Thursday of the month. The purpose of this net is to familiarize and train radio amateurs in general net operations and for public service and emergency net settings. This net is open to all radio amateurs, those visiting us from mainland or abroad, neighboring islands. This is a direct net, and all travelers shall pass through net control. For clarity at check-in, we encourage use of ITU phonetics. The use of the word break should only be used to interrupt regular net operation event emergency. Wow, I had to spit that one out. All repeaters in the system require an input CTCSS or PL of 80.5. Please allow a short pause when transmitting while for net delay. Net control is now standby for stations with emergency priority times to traffic. Call now or you may break in any time. Right, nothing heard. We'll start off with our short time mobile stations first, and then we'll take check-ins from anyone with announcements, HF reports, traffic reports, weather reports, solar reports, surf reports. Yeah, surf is flat right now. Then we'll take check-ins from any newly licensed hands or visiting stations from mainland or abroad and their friends on neighboring islands. And then we'll take check-ins from our low-power and portable stations, 8 watts or less. And then we'll take general check-ins by repeater thereafter. So, without further ado, if your short-time mobile would like to check in, please call now. They're Bula and Joe.
Alpha Hotel 6 Hotel, short of traffic. Thanks for being the net control station tonight, Todd. Take care. This is Bula, AH6H.
This is November 9er Papa Kilo on the 6-8. Joe, short of time, no traffic. Thanks, Todd. N9PK.
Six India, Bob on the 9-8 tonight. Looks like the 8-6 is standalone. No traffic, W86I.
Kilo Hotel 6, Oscar X-Ray. This is Don on the 880. Shut off time, no traffic. Thanks, Todd. A86OX.
Let me see if I have it here, folks. And it is windy out here. Alright, starting off that round, of course, was Bula. Alpha Hotel 6 Hotel. No traffic, good signal. And, I can't go wrong with this one. I said Joe, and Joe showed up. November 9, Papa Kilo. And then Whiskey Hotel 6 India, one of our net controllers. That's Bob on the 9-8 with no traffic. And be sure to check into Bob's net tomorrow night. And after Bob's net, of course, is Dr. Frank's Swap and Shop. So, and then last but not least, we had Kilo Hotel 6 Oscar X-Ray. Don with no traffic. Thanks a lot there, Don. Good signal, by the way. All right, let's go ahead and do another round of short time mobile. If you're short time mobile, please call.
Alpha Hotel 6, Victor Golf. Another Joe, shorter time, no traffic. Thanks, Todd. A86VG. Kilo Hotel 6, Mike Lima with an announcement. K86ML.
Folks, got an ambulance coming by. Alright, net control, life and knowledge. Alpha Hotel 6, Victor Golf. Joe and Kakagua on 9-8 with no traffic. And then we had one announcement. Kilo Hotel 6, Mike Lima. Michael, and he's always mobile. He's one of the busiest men I know in amateur radio. Mike, go ahead and take a turn now, because you may be out of range the next when we get to the round table. So, what you got for the net, Mike?
Yeah, those, if anyone's interested in Matastic, there's
net going on 40 meters on 7090 lower sideband, 7090 lower sideband. And if you don't have a HF radio for your privileges yet, you can listen to it on the SDR still on 40meters.net. So just thought I'd let people know. I think it normally starts at 7 or 7:15 on Monday nights on 7090. So with that, I'll hand it back to Ned. Thanks, Todd. KH6ML.
KH6ML, WH60W. Quick question. I thought it was always like 7088, but it's 90 now. Is that correct?
Roger. It moved a little while ago. The 9 a.m., noon, 4 p.m., and the band hopper and some ad hoc nets are all on that frequency now to utilize the spectrum a little bit better. KH6ML.
Hey, roger that. Okay, I noticed that, but I had to ask. Thanks a lot there, Mike, and enjoy your ride home. It is raining, though, so it's rainy and it's windy, so you're taking the poly or the leaky, just be careful. There's some gusts out there. I was driving in this mess earlier, so. All right, let's move on. Do we have any announcements? Announcements, HF reports, traffic reports, solar reports, surf reports, please call. All right, nothing heard. I will give a weather report for the roundtable portion net. I just put myself down as number 2 here. Mike, I put down number 1, but I realized he was probably mobile, and I think I was probably right. So, all right, let's move on. Do we have any newly licensed hams or visiting stations from the mainland or abroad and our friends on neighboring islands like Joe, Stan, Paul, Rob? Please call now.
Whiskey Hotel 6 Charlie Yankee Delta Joe Pukalani Maui on the 6-8, no traffic. Good evening, Todd.
This is the Kilo Hotel 6 Hotel Golf Stand in Makawa, Maui on the 8-8. No traffic at this time, and I don't know if ML Michael is in Kula. He was at his father's place up here this couple of days, so I don't know if he's still there or not. Okay, he might have been going through the Diamond Head. Yeah, this is Kilo Hotel 6 Hotel Golf. Aloha, Kalko, and mahalo there for taking the net.
Whiskey Hotel 7, Quebec, Paul, on the 6-8 machine out of Molokai, and on the FT65 at 5 watts, WH7QQ.
Wow, outstanding signal. I'd like to announce the following stations starting off that round. Whiskey Hotel 6 Charlie Yankee Delta Joe on the 6-8 from Maui, no traffic, great signal. And then Stan, Kilo Hotel 6 Hotel Golf. Little marginal, but, on the good side. Not your best transmission, but audio is just a little bit low, that's all, Stan. And then with a really great signal on a handheld 5 watts, Whiskey Hotel 7 Quebec. Paul. I don't know the difference in antenna or what there, Paul, but you came in really crisp and clean, so thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Last week, if it wasn't my trained ears listening for you, we would have missed you. Thanks a lot there, Paul. And let's move on. Let's go with low power and portable stations, 8 watts or less. Please call.
Alpha Hotel 6 Whiskey India, Carl on the 98 from Salt Lake, FE65, 5 watts, no traffic. Thanks, Todd, A6WI.
This is Whiskey 5 Foxtrot Juliet Golf, Joe on the 98, no traffic. Thanks for doing the net, Todd. W5FJG.
This is Alpha Hotel 7, Romeo Foxtrot. Heather, put me down for the round table, please. AH7RF.
Kilo Hotel 6, November Lima Uniform, Norman. Short of time, no traffic, KH6. NLU Canales.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Foxtrot Tango Sierra Keone. Thanks for doing the net. Whiskey Hotel 6, FDS.
Kilo Hotel 6 India, this is Mike Honda 68, no traffic Todd. Thanks for doing the net. KH6I.
I have no traffic this evening. Good evening, Todd. WH6GUH.
This is Alpha Hotel 6 Mike Uniform, Bob and Makiki. Good evening, Todd, to the rest of the net. I currently have no traffic. AH6MU on the 88.
This is November 0, Sierra Echo X-ray. Kilo Hotel 6, Uniform Sierra November Barry. No traffic on the 88, KH6 USN.
All right, at 1944 HST, this WH6 DW up here with the ERC Night Net. And just a heads up, at the end there was someone else trying to check in. We could hear you key up the system, but no audio came through. And that's usually a case of either not having the right PL tone or just out of the fringes of the repeater. So there might be a repeater closer to you. Just go to www.earchi.org, and there's a map of all the repeaters there. So at least there was the last time I looked. It's been a while, but that might be helpful if you look at that, and you just might have a repeater a little bit closer to you that you might want to try. And pretty much all the PL tones are 88.5, so you can't go wrong there. And let me reset here, and I'll start at the top with our first check-in. All right, our first check-in that round was Alpha Hotel 6 Whiskey India. Carl on 98 with no traffic from Pearl City. And then Whiskey 5, Foxtrot Julia Golf. And then Alpha Hotel 7, Romeo Foxtrot. Heather, and I got you down for the round table, Heather, and I have no idea. Usually I have a pretty good idea, but tonight I have no idea what you're bringing to the net, so that's good. Surprise me. And then Kilo Hotel 6 November Lima Uniform. Norman, last time I saw him in person, I think was at the archery range. And then Keone, Whiskey Hotel 6 Foxtrot Tango Sierra. Good to hear you out there, Keone. And then we had a double, but I got them both. Kilo Hotel 6 India, Mike. And Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Uniform Hotel. Denny, got you both down, no traffic. And then I love the location of this next station. Alpha Hotel 6 Mike Uniform. Bob, coming in on an 88 machine, but he can come in on pretty much any machine he wants. Advantage of location, location, location. And then off in the distance, I heard Joshua. November 0 Sierra Echo X-Ray. Yeah, I don't know, not your best transmission there, Joshua, but you got you down. And then from the 88 machine, I had Kilo Hotel 6 Uniform Sierra November. Barry, thanks a lot there, folks, for checking in. Got you all down. But that was only first round. Let's go for a second round of low-power portable stations, 8 watts or less. Please call. All right, nothing heard. Let's move on to general check-ins by repeaters. We'll start off with the one close to me and moving clockwise. That would be the Diamond Head repeater, the 146.880. If you're on that machine, like to check in, please call now.
Kilo Hotel 6 on Lima Kilo. Barry, with traffic, K86LK.
W86 Foxtrot Tango Sierra, no traffic. Can you give your call again? Because I just had a check-in, I think with the same call sign. Keone, is that you again? All right, we'll take a pause here. Let me go ahead and acknowledge Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Kilo, Perry, and I got you down for the round table there, Perry. The next station, you kind of rattled off your call sign a little fast there, and we traditionally do our call signs phonetically first, then the name, and then call sign in the standard format. So that last station, can you check in one more time, please? Well, you heard a key up and a slice of voice there, but nothing substantial. Can you try one more time, please? All right, I'm leaving a question mark behind this one here. So they didn't come back, and it didn't sound like Keone's voice. So, all right, let's move on to the downtown repeater, the 146.980. If you're on that machine, like to check in, please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Yankee Delta, Christian Pearl City on the 9-8. Got no traffic, Todd. Thanks for the net. WH6GYD.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Whiskey Uniform, Steve on the 9-8. No traffic. WH6GWU.
All right, next code like to acknowledge Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Yankee Delta, Christian on 9-8 with no traffic, good signal. And then one of our net controllers, Whiskey Hotel 6 Golf Whiskey Uniform. Steven, great signal. Thanks for checking in. Got you down. All right, let's go to the leeward side of the island, or the west side. The 146.860. If you're on that machine, like to check in, please call now.
N9 SBL, November 9 Sierra Bravo Lima, Gary. I'm on the 9-8. Just missed you on the last go-round. No traffic.
All right, next control, I'd like to acknowledge November 9 Sierra Bravo Lima. Gary, long time no see. Checking in 9-8, no worries. Let's go ahead and try the leeward machine, the 146.860. If you're on that machine, please call now there, Alan. Nothing heard. Let's go North Shore now. And our friend of the net, Perry, there will let us know which repeaters on the North Shore are working. But we're looking for check-ins on Peacock Flats, the 146.760, which is working. And Kahuka Machine, the 146.900. If you're on either one of those machines or on the North Shore, please call now.
This is Whiskey Hotel 7 Delta, Perry and Laia on the Peacock Flats tonight. The 900 is not linked in. I believe it's working standalone, but it's not linked in. And no other traffic tonight. Todd, mahalo for the net. This is WH7D.
Alrighty, at 1953 HST, this is WH6DWF here with the ERC Nightly Net. And I'd like to acknowledge Whiskey Hotel 7 Delta, Perry, coming in on Peacock Flats, the 146.760. Thank you very much for letting us know that Kahuku is standalone, and I'll let the proper authorities know so they can go out there and effectively make, well, not arrest, but make a change. Anywho, let's see. Let's go to the windward side of the island. They utilize the Wamanello machine, the 146.760. And it's funny, my female cat here knows when my nets happen every week. She asked me to open up the screen door and hop into her favorite spot here for the net. She told me to turn the light on. It's net time. Anyway, so if you're on the windward side, I'd like to check in. Please call now.
Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf, Papa Zulu, Joe and Kanye on the 680, no traffic. Mahalo, Mr. Todd, WH6 GTZ.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Zulu Papa, Tim and Kailua on the 680. No traffic. Thank you, Todd. WH6GZP.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Tango Charlie, Gary in Kaneohe on the 146680. No traffic. Thanks for the net, Todd. This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Tango Charlie.
This is Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Alpha Uniform, Jason on the 68. Thanks for taking the net, Todd. WH6HAU.
All right, net control, I'd like to acknowledge the following stations. Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Papa Zulu, Joe, with no traffic. Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Zulu Papa, Tim, with no traffic. Whiskey Hotel 6, Golf Tango Charlie, Gary with no traffic, and then Jason, Whiskey Hotel 6, Hotel Alpha Uniform. And it's been a long time there, Jason. Good to hear you out there. Thanks for checking in. All right, so all those folks out there, stand by. We'll take check-ins from any repeater, any mode, anyhow. 2 Kansas string with you. Please call now.
Hotel 6 Whiskey India, recheck.
Alright, net control, like knowledge, Alpha Hotel 6 Whiskey India. Carl with a recheck. You want to do that now or wait for the round table?
Just right now, I think the 86 is standalone. I can hear it when you transmit, but that FYI, 86 is standalone. 86WI, that's the net.
All right, thanks for that there, Carl. Thanks for giving me a heads up. That's why I didn't get any check-ins on that machine. And I called out Alan because he always checks in on that machine, and he didn't come back. So anyway, thanks a lot. Let's go ahead and do the roundtable portion of this net, and then I'll take some more check-ins, and maybe those folks will figure out, hey, the net's on a different frequency tonight. Actually, this is the protocol. When the repeaters are standalone, the protocol to go to 9A because it's the central part of the island. So, all right, let's see. Number 2, we had Michael, number 1. He was talking about the 40-meter net earlier. And then we had Alpha Hotel 7, Romeo Foxtrot, Heather, our comet hunter there. Good evening there, Heather. How you doing? Long time no see. I'm glad to hear you here on the island. So, what do you got for tonight?
WH60WF. This is A87RF. Well, let's see. I'm back from my vacation. I was in Texas. I was visiting family. So, of course, I also brought a radio with me. And while I was there, I managed to get on HF quite a few times, and I got about 40 contacts with my KH1, all CW, all 5 watts, all with an NFED antenna. And it was mostly U.S. stations, some Canadian stations, and the 2 farthest contacts I got, one was Stan AH6KO from Hawaii, and the farthest one was Dale N7ET/DU7 from Philippines. So I had a lot of fun with my few watts over there. But I'm back, so I'm here for a little bit. So that's it. This is A87RF, back to net control.
87RF, WH60WF. You know, I hear a lot of good things about that radio, but God, it's so pricey. But I was going to ask you, have you tried doing Whisper or FT8 or anything like that to see who can actually hear you? I was wondering if you ever tried that there, Heather. Back to you.
WH60WF, this is A87RF. Nope. With the KH1, I can only do CW, and I'm perfectly happy with that. This is A87RF, back to net control.
Oh, I learn something new every day. I just assumed that thing could do anything except for washing dishes, but anyway. Good to know, good to know. Thanks a lot there, Heather. Good to hear you out there. And say hello to the hubby. You know, we have YL, but we don't have anything for the husband, so I just say hubby. Anyway, maybe, Heather, you can invent something. Yeah, I'm afraid to go there. Anyway, it's too funny. Next on our list is Kilo Hotel 6 Lima Kilo, Perry. And usually he's got the surf report, but surf is really flat right now. Over you there, Perry.
Todd, K86LK with the nightly surf report. Well, Kimo, the flying surf monkey, just finished his loop around the island and his arms are tired. He's here in the reclining chair, eating a banana and sipping some ice cold V8 and giving me the stink eye. He says, why I have to do this loop every afternoon? And now he just flicked me the surf report written on the back of an old Zippy's container. And the surf is as follows. Diamond Head, maybe 1 to 2. Santa Beach, flat as a lake along with Eukai. So for those of you on the North Shore, grab your stand-up paddle boards and your spear guns and you can go enjoy some swimming in the pool. Waikiki, 1 to 2 feet. Sandy Beach, 2 to 3. Makapu, biggest spot on the island, 4 to 6. And Macau, 0 to 1. And that's the surf report. Let me take a little pause here, and then we'll get on to some serious stuff. So we'd like to remind everybody that coming up at the end of the month is the EARC Field Day to be held out at Kapalina. It'll be at the Kapalina Marina. So if you want to know what it looks like, you can just Google it, and it'll come right up, and just that's where it'll be at this year. It'll be from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Reminding you the club will provide lunch, and it's a potluck dinner. We plan on having 4 stations, 1 on 10, 1 on 15, 1 on 20, and another one on 40. You don't need to bring radios. All the radios for those stations are provided. And if you want to work CW, bring your own key. Let's see what else is going on for that one. That's about it. If you want more information, go to the EARC website, and probably shortly the next day or two, all the information will be found there. But we'd just like to remind everybody to come out to use those radio waves before we lose them. Other than that, I have nothing else. Just like to thank Todd for doing the net. Terrific job. And K86LK back to net control.
K86LK, W860WF here with the ERC Nightly Net. Did you say that they're going to be they're going to have 1 station on 10 meters? I'm kind of curious because all the bands have been horrible and just dead. So, are they going to have one set up on 10 meters? Over.
Absolutely. We'll try. If they're dead, they're dead. And if not, if they're all dead, we play VHF. Yeah, or All-Star or Echolink. Yeah, but we're going to have 10. So if it does open up, then the techs can have a radio to work on HF there. So that's the plan.
K6LK, W860WF. Yeah, I've been trying to play some HF for the last 5 weeks and just absolutely dead, you know. I mean, not just 10 meters, but all the bands. Well, I say about 4 weeks ago we did have an opening for 20 meters, and I was tooling around there, and I could hear a station, and it would drift quite a bit, and it would come in nice and clear, and then drift back again, and you couldn't hear them, then they'd come right back again. And you could hear it was the same person talking, but I have never seen the bands this bad in a long, long time, so thanks a lot there, Perry, for that information. And yeah, the last weekend of the month is usually of June is usually field day. So anyway, thanks a lot. And now let me reset here, and I'll give the weather. All right, W860WF here with the ERC Nightly Net. Currently 20:04 hours. It's been raining ever since I started this net. Actually, before that, but it's been raining. We don't have a we don't have a high surf advisory in place right now, but we do still have the same small craft advisory for Maui and Big Island counties. mainly on the south shores of those islands, and actually spreading pretty far away from the islands further south. So, we also, this is hurricane season. Fifth named storm, man, it turned into a hurricane. Hurricane Eric just made landfall there in Mexico, so it's not going to affect us in any way, but also a very active hurricane season. Yeah, before the end of the month, we've already, halfway through, we've already got 5 named storms. That's not good. That means when the water warms up head this way, we could get some action over here, so, and that won't be till like July, you know, maybe the end of July, but be ready. Let me reset here. Okay, right now it's partly cloudy and rainy. Currently 75 degrees, humidity 81%, dew point 69 degrees, and winds out of east-northeast 18. Yeah, and if you look at the top of our radar, we got rain coming here. I mean, and some of it looks like it could bring us some pretty good downpours too. But the winds are pretty strong, so it'll only last 2 or 3 minutes, and that's it. And then you got to wait another hour for the next round. So, but the forecast is supposed to be sunny the rest of the week, all the way till Sunday. I hope so. Yeah, all the way to Sunday, June 22nd. I've seen this before, and the weather completely changed the next day. So, the only job in the world you can be 100% wrong and still get your paycheck. So there you go. Let me reset. Okay, with the roundtable portion done, let's go ahead and take some more check-ins. If you haven't checked into our net yet and would like to, please call now.
WU comment.
Alrighty, at 20:08 hours, this is W860W up here with the ERC Nightly Net, and I'd like to acknowledge Whiskey Hotel 6 Echo Tango Echo, Brian. And I don't know what's going on with your radio there, Brian, but it like it warms up. It starts off cold, makes a couple funny noises, but then it settles down right away, and then you got perfect clear transmission. So maybe what you got to do is push that pickle in 1001, 1002, 1003, and then go. That would be helpful. Anyway, WA6GW with a comment. Go ahead there, Stephen. The mic is yours.
W6GW returning. I don't know if you're aware, but there's this clicking sound in your transmission every time you transmit. Kind of like a clicking sound in the background. I don't know if it's something in your room or if it's something in your radio. Back to you.
WA6GW, I can hear it too. It's the radio. But it's always done this. But I guess it's getting more pronounced. I don't know what it is unless it's the fan or what, but yeah, I noticed that the other night. I'm like, I remember hearing that before, but I hadn't heard it in a long time. Now it's doing it again. And I think it's when I transmit with a little more power, so I'm not transmitting 5 watts. But thanks for the heads up that you can hear that. I wasn't aware you could hear it, but I could hear it on my end, and it annoys me. Anyone else like to check in, please call. With no more check-ins, this is Net Control closing the ERC Nightly Nets. I'd like to thank all the stations checking in, participating this evening. Please join us tomorrow night for another ERC Net session with Bob, WA6I. Immediately following Bob's net is Dr. Frank's Swapping Shop. I'll now return as repeaters back to no amateur use. Until next time, aloha 73. Y'all have a great night. This is WA6 DWF clear on the 146.98.